It need to be a Sacramento a New Year's resolution. Shit.
Nah, yeah, for real, man.
What you think? Do a Sacramento resolution, Buzzer.
Sacramento resolution. I don't know. I just hope we find somebody, at least another big artist that popped this year to take us to a better level. You feel me? Man. To another level. Monzy's like clearly he did his little dirt. Yeah. So now we just need another artist to take us and keep the spotlight on us. Yes. You know, they kind of had that gang shit to me, and then it kind of like, that's why the city, because he always said, I'm not from Sac. He didn't represent Sac. He represent Oak Park. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And that was the problem for the biggest artist to ever come out of this motherfucker. You shouldn't be saying that. You should be representing the city, but because they can't, we don't need that no more. But so I feel like we just need somebody like that.
Though. That's up to the gatekeepers. The engineers and the producers need to all sit down at the table. What artists are worth us working for free? We're going to be honest. Let's just say it like it is. Yeah. What artists are we willing to allow to record for free?
Right.
Because of their talent.
Right.
And because their talent is going to, and us helping them, groom them. We're done with whatever paperwork, 10%, 20%, whatever percent needs to be signed on the dotted line for these productions that we're working on. Let's go ahead and sign that, and let's get this talent out, because this is talent. Yeah. There's too many fucking good engineers and producers in Sacramento that can make this city blow up right now. I'm talking about within 48 hours. Yeah. And when this come out, within 48 hours, if these producers decide to tap in with these artists, and I'm talking about some of them can get 10 songs, 20 songs done, projects done within 48 hours, right? And then I'm going to give them within 3 days, they can have all that shit mixed and mastered. We a go. I'm talking about, I know them.
It's just the thing about this, and I feel you, bro. That's the top. That's like the typical thing. Everybody needs to come together. Everybody needs to be like Atlanta. We need to do, maybe that don't even matter. Nigga, we need money in Sacramento. We need 50 instead of building a club to make a label out here that can sign all of these type of dudes that you're talking about and build like
that's when you let like somebody else come. That's when you let somebody else come. Why does it take for somebody else?
And it don't gotta be that, but it gotta be somebody, because look, the engineers and the niggas like that too, they want to get paid too. Yeah. It's a business for them. I'm a videographer. Yeah. I don't want to. There's no reason I want to shoot.
He's talking about the long game. It's not that you believe, like if you believe in an artist that you want to work with.
But it's hard to believe in that.
Making this artist. We talking about you being a Timberland. You being a Pharrell.
Breaking it.
You breaking a nigga. Yeah. Like there's no way in hell that they didn't know that you break him, because nigga, I broke him. I'm on all his first. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And I did the paperwork. Right. Like, you feel what I'm saying? The paper. Here's the thing. Can't nobody run from the paperwork no more. Right. Nobody can run from the paperwork. Right. You can't run from the submission of the songs.
So I wouldn't say money. I would say just we need a real structure. We don't have. There's certain niggas out here.
I feel a producer.
Certain niggas got connections and did things, but then. Like, okay, let's use an example. Like Q, right? He's an engineer. He got certain connections and accolades that no other engineer got, right? But how does that translate to anybody else other than him, really? You get what I'm saying? Like, what could you really do? What could he really do for you?
And here's the thing. Now to answer your question.
He can let you record at his studio for free. He wastes all his time engineering and mastering, like, bro,
give it to him.
And then you gotta hope that the artist
give the cons.
Okay, so then he does all that, right? Yes. The artist blows up.
Yes.
The artist no longer needs that engineer no more. He's not gonna come back to Q no more. So it really doesn't do nothing for Q. All it does is create a cycle of this nigga doing free work for artists that are gonna eventually blow up and leave him.
Here's the thing. You
feel me?
But part of the working together is shouting you back out.
So yeah, but
but
the shout out
the artist.
I hear your nap,
I'm gonna be real.
I hear your nap, but that shit don't pay as much.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
One, it don't pay as much. Like just a shout out don't mean shit.
Boom.
Two,
put them back on.
Most artists don't do that.
Here's the thing. Here's what we can't run from. Somebody like Q, who's established like Q, right? This is on the agreement of you even being able to work with me. First and foremost, what type of resume do you have as an artist?
Right.
How much money have I seen you spend in my studio? How much money have I seen you spend in other studios?
Right.
How much money have I seen you spend on videos? Now understand these,
but that's not Q's job though.
Q's job is
engineering and producing.
Here's the thing though.
I'm not here to find talent nor nurture it.
I hear you.
You get what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. Now here's the thing where I challenge them at, right? I don't see him just as Q made the beat, right? I see him as like I see him as a Timberland or somebody. Like, I look at him like that. Now here's how I look at him. The world don't know him yet like that. There's people in the world that's in the industry that know him, but I don't, like, you feel what I'm saying? I know that Q he doesn't just engineer, he actually executive produces.
Right.
Tell people the melody to hit. Right. Do this and that. Nigga, you actually Diddy.
Right.
Nigga.
I get what you're saying.
You feel me? You're like more than you.
You know the potential of him.
Nigga, I'm sitting there watch. I've seen him.
But that doesn't mean he necessarily wants to do that. Right.
But see, that's the thing. If he
just wants to engineer. I want to make your song sound good.
I hear you.
I want to make a dope beat. I don't want to have to train a fucking artist like a little boy. I don't want to. I don't have to do that. He might not have to do that.
But he doesn't. But see, he doesn't even have to do that because with his rep, there can be requirements that come, and people are going to meet the. It's like, okay, look, it's like going to Bama. Right. You ain't going to Bama going half-ass. You ain't gonna half-ass when you get to Bama. You're gonna be at every class. You're gonna be at because you know there's niggas that's there that could take your spot.
Right.
So if you put a pressure on a nigga to be consistent with, nigga, if we busting out records, I need to see videos instantly. I don't want to see those videos 2-3 months later, nigga. Right. This week when you shooting this video, when you doing it, like you're the coach now. Now you're that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what Sac. That's what if that's not you, that's what Sac is missing. That's what we're missing. Yeah, we're missing that because. But
then that comes with money because then the artist is gonna look
even my brother Ted Digital. I feel the way about him. Like, he has a key to me that if you feel what I'm saying, and I see, and you know, right now I see him building this new studio and stuff like that, and I mean, there's a fire lit back in him because that boy's nasty. Him and Q, nigga nasty, and there's other engineers in the city the same way.
And you don't got to do it for free.
Yeah, Mr. Tracks the same way. Mr. Tracks.
You can go and tell somebody, look, you blow up. This is our contract. I get a percentage. Yeah, and I'm gonna help you blow up. But now there's something in writing, so it's not they can't now they can't not fuck with you later.
And that's
on,
what I mean.
It's still got to be. Some business.
It gotta
be business. Money. Yeah, it has
right away.
I feel like it goes hand in hand, whether it's the structure or the money. Somehow, somebody needs to have either the money or the structure that can do what you're saying. Is what I mean.
First and foremost,
it could be Q. Q maybe needs that $10 million production deal from Universal that he can start funneling niggas from Sac through him, but he got to get that. Yeah, so that's what we need.
And that's too, and that be part of it too. That you don't understand that some like even his development, like a little bit like my brother's development, like that's out of his own pocket. Like this new state of art studio, that's a $100,000, $150,000 studio. Nigga, that's out of for hard nigga work back. So when you see that, then in my mind too, I'm understanding like, okay, I see it now. It's like you have to balance things out to where it's like, bro, I have to be able to, you feel what I'm saying? Even when you look, even with me, like somebody that helps out, you feel what I'm saying? I understand. Even like my brother, I pay my own brother. My own brother, like, since, you know, you feel me? I pay him $300 a beat. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that might not be much to, you know, a real artist or something like that. But it's like, you feel what I'm saying? That's my own brother. I respect his hustle. I respect his craft. Right. Q, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I know it hurts him when he got to tell certain artists like $80, $100 an hour. And he's like, but that's his boy. He know how much money they spent. But it's like, you feel what I'm saying? But it's like, when you, like you saying, how does they back in on them from an artist running away or blowing up and stuff like that? It's like, come on, man, you know you're gonna get your percentages. You hold the key to that. You hold the key to sound.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. Not all the time. You're right.
Q's one of them type of dudes.
I speak for somebody like that. Somebody like Q and Ted. They got their shit tight. Where you ain't, nigga. First of all, I own.
Now that for sure, them niggas is like,
I own the mix and master and shit. Like,
you can't even play with these
artists and invest in those artists in our city, especially when you in a mecca like this. That you niggas is sitting around talent all day. Like, they got artists that mess with them all day. And I know sometimes too, like I say, you got to understand the back ends of it. Some people's lives don't be right. Some people got kids. You got artists that, got kids.
Got things going on.
You know,
and that's usually what holds niggas back.
And niggas is paying 4-hour sessions, $100,
exactly,
an hour,
that's
$80 an aider.
Yeah.
That's eating. That's you taking a nigga piece of nigga rent.
Exactly.
And
that's the point, because it is like a cycle. So that's what I mean, bro. We really, somebody, the gatekeepers need the money or the structure from a real label.
That's the way.
That's it.
Thank you for saying it that way, Buzzin'. That's the perfect, after us talking about it, us talking and delegating that, that's the
that's just the best way. The gatekeepers that you're talking about, who are correct, they just need the structure and the money from either a big label or somebody like a 50 investor, somebody that can invest in, like you said, I wouldn't invest in a rapper. Right?
No,
I would invest in
sorry,
a nigga.
But nigga,
I would invest in a nigga like he said.
I'm sorry, this look, and that was the Kevin Hart. Buzzin', wait, that was the Kevin Hart. Remember when that nigga did John Torino and he said, "Damn,"
right?
I said, "No, nigga, like don't do that shit, nigga."
But they're like Q is one of them dudes that you would put money into. Smalls, niggas, Elevated Studios. I would put, if I had the money, I would do shit like that. It's a nigga real too. I'm forgetting his name. The videographers, you gotta because the video we need one of us.
Natho, all those guys. Mikey Rare,
right?
Mikey Rare is ridiculous.
Exactly. I would sign him. I would sign all these niggas. You get what I'm saying? So that would be the thing, bro. That's all it is, man. But yeah, man.